probably due to the fact that I'm not allowed to eat anything. I ate some light breakfast and I couldn't eat anything else after 7 o'clock. So I had some raisin toast and I've been allowed to drink water up until 11 o'clock. It's just past 11 and almost I just really want to smash like a whole liter of water right now. I'm just, my head hurts. Welcome to the start of my second endometriosis surgery vlog. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a background story. I was diagnosed with endometriosis I think about like 5 years. 5 years ago. I had a surgery done once before to remove and confirm that I had endometriosis and to remove a cyst that was on my right ovary at the time. Pretty sure it was my right. Anyway, I had my surgery done. They obviously could see that there was endometriosis and they removed the cyst and all of that. For those who don't know what endometriosis is, I'll just leave a little description right here because I'm not really good at explaining things. Always have heavy periods, clotty periods, like just not nice periods, but like just get pain on a regular basis when I didn't even have my period or anything at all. So just like random cramps and twinges and like pelvic pain and abdominal discomfort, bloating. Oh my god, the bloating is just on another level. I got pregnant 2023 in February and I gave birth October 2023. Months went on. I never went back on the pill for contraception or anything. I just let my body kind of do its thing. My periods were definitely very heavy and painful, which is one thing I didn't enjoy. I think when you're on the pill it kind of dulls it down a little bit, but I feel like even though when I was on the pill it was still painful anyway, so it was just like whatever. Decided to go and see the doctor about I had left pain, discomfort, so I went to see the doctor. I just knew in my head that it was probably another ovarian cyst growing. Anyway, she referred me to go get an ultrasound and I got an ultrasound. There you go. The left ovary had a cyst. Then I went to see my gynecologist and we talked about everything, and then we just came to the conclusion that we probably just will do another clean out and remove the cyst. So that is happening today. I just want to just get it done. I requested that I take a dressing gown and a pair of slippers and some pads, so I've got them waiting at the door. I found a bag to take my dressing gown, my wallet, and my phone is in my hands. I've what? I've got my driver here, taxi driver. Let's go, let's do this. Let's just get this done, hey? I'm gonna wear my slippers in because why not? Not keen. All morning I've been like, let's just do it, let's get this done, and now it's like time to do it. I'm like,
yeah, you're like, shit.
It's just... Whoa! Don't stop the beat.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I debrief you or anything?
Yeah, and then they ask all these questions, and then I gotta get changed, and then I'm waiting for ages, and then they put me on a bed, and then
And why are you next to Kim?
I'll kiss you goodbye. I love you.
Love you. You're gonna be alright.
How was your vacations though? The ultrasound.
That's okay. Yeah, I just...
My little snacks. Some lemonade, some yogurt, some peaches and cookies. I'm feeling okay. Just this side is really painful because I've got a train in, so I have to stay overnight.
know you're sick of it, but you're not. You're telling.
I moved myself to the chair because the bed was just uncomfortable for a bit.
They don't usually start until surge doctors get, because I've talked about doing a holiday after I finish my grad year, before I start working.
So you don't get it in the bed. And I thought.
Morning. Morning. Okay. Yeah, it's still niggly. Yeah. I think we.
I have to put myself back to bed. So I just had some pain relief. It's made me a bit woozy.
Why did you go from you?
The taxi driver is showing up. Just kidding. Now we're just waiting for this lovely drain to be removed. And then I'm pretty much ready to go home. And sit on the couch and binge watch my shows.
Yeah,
Is that good? Should be out soon.
How was that?
The drainage.
Mm-hmm.
I want to scream. That's not just a little bit of discomfort. Like, that is some painful shit. I look like literal poo, but I'm finally out of hospital and have been discharged. I'm telling you, that drainage, when she took it out, I honestly wanted to scream and swear. It has just gone in to get my script, but I just thought while I'm sitting here, I just thought I would do a little bit of an update with y'all in regards to the surgery and the procedure. Start from the start. I got my weight, my height done, and they went through all the questions and stuff. Anyway, I had a pregnancy urine test done, obviously just to make sure I'm not pregnant before I go into surgery. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Waiting in the waiting room to obviously get ready to go into surgery and get prepped. They put some numbing cream on my hands, if you didn't see that before, obviously because I told them I didn't like needles, so they tried to just do the best that they could by numbing my hands. I had my compression socks put on, although my name got called up to go on the bed till I get wheeled in. Anyway, I got on the bed and they gave me a warm towel, not towel, they gave me a warm blanket, and I basically was, you know, pretty much ready to go have surgery and get wheeled off. Anyway, I think the anesthesia, I can never say that word, okay? Man came up to the nurse that was helping me on the bed and whatever, and said, oh, just leave her here for a moment, don't bring her in. I was like, oh, why, what's going on? The people that were sitting before me were getting taken away, and I'm like, what's going on, why am I sitting here for so long, like literally laying in bed. So I was like in and out of taking a nap basically, because I was so bored. Didn't have my phone at this stage because they took the bags away with all my stuff in it to put in a safe spot. Nurse later on came up to me and told me that my doctor had actually been called in to do an emergency C-section, so that was completely understandable. Gotta do what you gotta do. I was fine with it. I was actually pretty proud of myself because I wasn't getting in my head as much as I thought I would have been, like really nervous and like shaking and like heart racing really fast. I just tried to calm myself. Obviously the needle went in fine. She took 2 goes to do it. I said this happens all the time, they can never find my vein, or it always takes forever to find my veins to put the needle in. I think I actually went in there around a bit after 4 o'clock. So I remember looking at the clock in the waiting room when I was getting my needle put in, and it was 4 o'clock. I was on the bed, and then I think by the time I came to it was around 7 o'clock. I'm aesthetics quite sure. They put on their little bed that has the big shiny operation light on, and then see they did their little anesthesia, you know what I'm saying, magic, and I was just zonked. I was not coming to it because I normally don't. It takes me a while to actually come to, it always takes me a bit to actually come to it after anesthetic or anesthesia, whatever. When I finally did come to it, I had an icy pole. They told me everything that had happened, and then I got wheeled off to my room, and the room was very similar to where I gave birth, but I think it was like 2 rooms down from, where I looked after Zaid after giving birth. 2 rooms down, because they're very similar looking rooms, but I was in the maternity ward. So yes, I got filled in on what happened. There were 2 endometriomas, which is another word for chocolate cysts. So basically a cyst, really. The one on my left ovary was 5 centimeters big, and the one on my right ovary was, what is that? Oh, it's just the glare. The one on my left ovary was only like 1 centimeter, but they got that off and cleared all that, and then I think they just did a general tidy up. Apparently it wasn't as bad as the first surgery I had with my endometriosis, so that's good. They also told me they did the dye test through the fallopian tubes. The tube on my right fallopian tube, the dye went in a little bit slower than the left tube, but it still went through, so they weren't like too concerned of, you know, things not going through. I had scar tissue from my cesarean, and it looked as though it had actually pushed, I'm pretty sure this is the way she explained it, very in and out of it. This is why like I need to like write these things down straight away, otherwise I forget. It looks as though my uterus had been moved upwards, so they kind of replaced it downwards, I think. It was like attached to like the abdominal wall or something, I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't in the correct spot, so I think they moved it and repositioned my uterus. I think that is what she meant by, yeah, anyway. Future pregnancies, they would suggest me having another cesarean, and I said, look, that was always going to be my plan anyway, so yeah, I would never want to risk my health and well-being and my child's health and well-being as well, like, because I feel like with VBACs it can go either way. It can go really good or it could go really bad, but with someone obviously with my circumstances and stuff, and having scar tissue by the sounds of it, it's probably the best and safest for me to do a C-section, but like I was going to do another C-section anyway, if I was to get pregnant again. So yeah, that I think is all I can fill you in on. I think it was just a general tidy up as well of everything, and they got rid of the cysts, and yeah, I'm just in a little bit of pain. There's 4 incisions really. I'll show you them when I get home. I'm currently sitting in a car park. I can't really show you. 1 on my left side, 1 on my right side, 1 in my belly button, and 1 right down near my hoo-ha, where the drain was. I cannot believe that drain. I was thinking, yeah, it would just feel very like strange coming out, but I didn't expect it to hurt as much as it bloody did. It really hurt, and I have a high pain tolerance too, Also, during the night last night, I woke up to a lady screaming and going mental, abusing what seemed like the staff. So that was a lovely little wake-up call at 10:30 when I was trying to go to sleep. So I don't know what happened there, but this lady clearly was not happy about something, and yeah, yeah, interesting. Okay, a bit of a jump scare. I just wanted to show you guys my incisions. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 out for the last, oh, however long, whenever we got home. Oh, I've had some pain relief. I'm just watching some reality TV, Charlotte Crosby's new show. Brandon has just gone to get Zayd, so yeah, I'll get to see my little boy soon, which I'm super excited about because he's probably wondering where the hell I was this morning. So I miss him. I miss him. Last night was the first night I've actually ever spent away from him. So yeah, definitely my hair needs a wash. I definitely missed him a lot last night, so I can't wait to see him. Hello! Hello! Good morning.
These things go. So if you find stuff in spots that you don't usually find them, that's me. Sorry.
Mum's here helping me. Today is swimming for Zayd, and obviously I can't swim, so grandma's swimming. I am just sitting here relaxing. Mummy bought me a coffee and Zayd's having some breakfast. I was watching Bob. My stomach is a little bit tender today. My belly button area hurts the most. But yeah, this is my little endometriosis surgery vlog. When I do my vlogging throughout like the next couple of weeks, I'll just keep updating y'all about how I'm feeling. She's cleaning the kitchen. She's gonna help herself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up, and most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.